I didn't see the Philippines for the first time. I heard it. I was born completely blind. Not blurry, not shadows, not light and dark. Blind. I have Leber Congenital Amaurosis. I've never seen a face, a color, or a sunrise. Everything I know about the world comes through sound, touch, memory, and imagination. I move with a white cane. I live through screen readers. Vision has never been a part of my life. Motion was. I was born on April 4th, 2000, in Roanoke, Virginia. I grew up with my mom, Celine, my best friend, and my siblings, Kelsey and Christopher. My mom and I traveled everywhere together, state to state, city to city. She described places so vividly that they became real to me. Through her voice, I learned that blindness didn't mean staying still. It meant learning how to move. Music became my language. I create spatial and ambient music, soundscapes that feel wide and emotional. I do it entirely as a blind person using screen readers. My phone, laptop, and tablet speak everything to me. Every swipe, every button, every timeline marker is read aloud. I edit the audio by listening to timestamps and sound cues the way others read waveforms. What sighted people see, I hear. In November 2018, I met a woman online. Her name is Emma. She's from the Philippines. We started as friends. On July 7th, 2019, that friendship became love. For 6 years together, we stayed together through distance, time zones, and a global pandemic. Voice messages, long calls, choosing each other without even sharing the same room. On August 21st, 2024, I made the hardest decision of my life. I decided to fly across the world, alone. No guide, no family, no companion. The night before I left, I sat on my bed holding my phone, wondering if I should cancel everything. Not because I didn't love her, but because I was afraid I wouldn't make it through the airports by myself. I went anyway. Florida to Atlanta, Atlanta to Seoul, Seoul to Manila, Manila to Davao. More than 27 hours of travel. Security lines, boarding gates, customs, all without sight. Airport staff guided me when I needed it. I counted steps. I listened to the echoes. I trusted my instincts. Fear didn't disappear. It just stopped making my decisions. When I finally arrived in Davao and reached the hotel, Sogo Davao, I stood outside the room, exhausted, disoriented, and quiet. Then I heard her voice from inside. "Caleb?" I didn't see her open the door. I heard it. I heard her footsteps rush forward. I felt her arms wrap around me for the first time. That moment collapsed 6 years of distance into one breath. I wasn't imagining her anymore. She was real, warm, right there. I cried. She cried. I held on like I crossed an ocean and finally found her. Because I had. A month later, I traveled alone again. This time to Cebu City, to complete the legal process required for marriage as a U.S. citizen. I navigated government offices by myself, in a country that was still new to me, trusting my cane, my phone, and my memory. On October 8th, 2024, at 9 a.m., in Capalong, Philippines, Emma and I were married by the mayor. I didn't see her walk down the aisle. I heard her. I heard the change in her breathing when she got close. I felt her hand find mine. That's how moments become real to me. Through all of this, my mom never stopped being my anchor. Even now, living in the Philippines, my mom and I talk every single day. Sometimes it's short, sometimes it's long. Sometimes we laugh, Sometimes we just sit on the call while living out our lives. Distance didn't break our bond. It proved it. She raised me to be independent, and she trusts me enough to let me live my life fully. I applied for residency, first probationary, then permanent. Today, at 25 years old, I have lifetime permanent resident status in the Philippines. I live here with my wife. I make music. I move through the world independently. I didn't regain my sight. I didn't overcome blindness. I just refused to let it define how big my life could be. I didn't see the Philippines for the first time. I heard it. If you want to follow my journey, my music, and my life, follow and subscribe to Mr. BlindBandit on all platforms.